voice of the beat. You know what I won't blaze up. Come on, blaze up.
It's the beat for me.
Wah 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 wah. For your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we live. For your boy. For your boy. Also for your boy. Mix it for your boy. Drop it for your lift it up.
What up, y'all? Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. Come on in. Get the likes up on the video. Come on in. Happy hump day. I am so happy to be with you here with you guys today. I love each and every one of y'all. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel. And come on in. I don't know how long the live is going to be today because I have some things to do. However, I did want to come on here and talk to y'all because I got a few things to discuss. So y'all get in here and get the likes up on the video. Just to get a few announcements out of the way. I hope you guys are grounding, meditating, and praying. You guys, the way back is through the Most High. That's the way out of this thing. See, I remember seeing this old video on TikTok of this clear man in the 80s talking about how in the future, the biggest key is to disconnect man from God, right? And then he says, once you do that, then you'll have full control over man. Now, at the time, I was in between my faith, not necessarily in God, but in religion and all that stuff. So I was kind of feeling like, yeah, I don't know, but it kind of makes sense, but I'm not sure. But now that I'm here and I'm seeing it in real time, that clear man was absolutely correct. The key is connecting yourself back to the Most High. The only way to do that is through prayer, okay? Prayer, grounding, meditating. That is going to get you with your ancestors. A lot of us have a lot of ancestral knowledge that is waiting for us to help each other, but we have to tap back in. And speaking of, before I get into my songs today, because y'all know I choose my songs, let me write them down. I got two songs for y'all. Waiting to Exhale and Earth Song by Michael Jackson. Earth Song, let me write them down because I don't want to forget. And Waiting to Exhale. All right. I will not be going live tomorrow. Maybe, most likely. I will not be going live tomorrow because unfortunately I got some bad news that my father, Daddy Boo, was in an accident last night. However, he's doing fine. He's in the hospital and I have to get on a plane. Hold on.
Can you hear me now? Voice of the beat. You know what I won't blaze up. Come on, blaze up.
It's the beat for me.
Wah 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 wah. For your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we live. For your boy. Also for your boy. Mix it for your boy. Drop it for your lift it up.
Okay, so yeah, I have to get on a plane. But he's doing fine. He's good. Okay. I just gotta go be with my daddy. That's all. I got my bangles on to ward off the evil spirits. And I got my shirt that say God's favorite. So I'm not gonna be live tomorrow. But he's doing good. I talked to my brother. I'm about to go out there or whatever. And it should be by Friday. I should be back home. And then we be back. You know what I'm saying? So y'all, if I'm not live tomorrow or the next day, it's because I'm with my daddy. That's all. So what I'm telling y'all is whatever love, only love. Because anybody who try to send any type of evilness, you're going to only get it back to you. So if you got any love for me, just send it to my daddy. That's all. But anyways, y'all come on in. Let's get the likes up on the video. Let's get the likes up on the video. Now, I want to get into the songs. I want to get into the songs that are reminding us from our ancestors that we have a spiritual healing that we're going to go through, and they're giving us the tools that we will need to succeed while we're going through this thing. Now, the first thing I want to start off with is Waiting to Exhale. Y'all remember the song? Everybody put a 3 in the chat if you've seen the movie Waiting to Exhale. So Waiting to Exhale was a fire movie, a classic movie from the 90s. Everybody and their mama know it. Every black woman went and saw it. And this movie had a soundtrack that will play on for the rest of our days and our children and grandchildren, okay? All right, so that's just what it is. All right, so the song, you know, I get messages through music and song, y'all. I told y'all this is how I roll, this is how I am, this is how I get music. And my messages I get, I'm bringing it to you guys so that y'all could get the messages as I, right? So now, boom, Waiting to Exhale. Now, on the surface, Waiting to Exhale, the song is about a woman, you know, dealing with infidelities with a man. You know what I'm saying? We all know how that go. All women have gone through it. But when you look at this on a spiritual level and you look at it at a more deeper level, you began to see that this is about how you can be affected in your 3D in your regular world, but how basically finding the solution and finding the love and everything, it all goes back with searching within. This is why I tell you guys often about grounding and meditating. That's why I focus and harp so hard on grounding and meditating, because the reason is because that is the way to connect back in, okay? That is the way to connect back into your ancestors and the Most High, okay? So the lyrics, Waiting to Exhale, like I said, on the surface is about falling in love, heartbreak, but finding your way out of it, right? And so listening, and I'm only going to go over the first verse in the bridge, because the bridge is where the meat and potatoes used to be in the music, right? So it says, everyone falls in love sometimes. Sometimes it's wrong, sometimes it's right. For every win, someone must fail, but there comes a point when we exhale. Now, let's really put this in perspective. This is not about love when you're looking at it outside of the 3D. This is about yin and yang. This is about good and bad, the balances of good and evil. People who go through spiritual journeys and healings, they understand that there's a thing called the necessary evil. It's hard to say out loud because most people will misunderstand that or misinterpret that. But when you understand the balance of yin and yang, then you understand that verse, first and second verse, is only describing what happens when you're dealing with the yin and yang in life. So take the relationship off the table. This is about the yin and yang of life. But this is where the meat and potatoes start to come in. When you get to the bridge, this is where she tells you how to find, rest in peace to the late great Whitney Houston. But this is where she's going to give you the solution to finding your way, not only out of a relationship, but back to the Most High, back to yourself and back to your ancestors. Let's get into it. It says, hearts are often broken when there are words unspoken. In your soul, there's answers to your prayers. Listen. Hearts are often broken. Somebody in a relationship, somebody in a romantic relationship, platonic relationship, somebody with a child, with a family member, a mother, father needs to hear this. This is your part. Hearts are often broken when there are words unspoken, but just know that in your soul, there's the answer to your prayers. You have to go within. If you're searching for a place, a familiar face somewhere to go, you should look inside yourself and you're halfway there. Whitney is telling y'all the same thing I tell y'all when I get on the internet every day and I say, hey, y'all need to get out there and go ground. Y'all need to get out there and go meditate. See, the ancestors, the elders, the people in the old music, this is why they took over music the way that they did, to take over the messaging. But this is why music is timeless. You can always go back and re-look at it. These lyrics is telling you, if you're only looking at it with these eyes, you'll only understand it from a heartbreak perspective. But when you start to go through an awakening and a healing, you'll start to understand that basically there's hidden messages in these songs that's going to get you through the 3D situation that's going to lead you right back to the Most High. Right back to the ancestors and right back to your heaven on earth. So when you listening to these songs, somebody, if y'all can, please start listening, not just to the words, but start paying attention to what they are saying. Okay. Now, fast forward. I want to move, and I'm only moving as fast as I am because of the TikTok song. Because of the time. TikTok. Anyway, because of the time. So y'all, please forgive me if I'm rushing through topics. I got to go be with my daddy. Please forgive me. But anyway, look. So, the Earth song. Okay, yeah. Michael Jackson, the Earth song. Y'all know, every hurricane season, and first of all, prayers up to Jamaica. Michael Jackson, Earth song. And you know, it goes viral every hurricane season when people be doing that. This right here. Let me show y'all. Y'all know this song. When Michael Jackson standing in the woods, the whole premise of the video, the whole premise of this music video is what I thought at the beginning is what we all know. It is about Earth, preserving Earth. And preserving Earth is about preserving humans. And the reason that is because it's a cycle. We need the Earth just as much as the Earth needs us. If the humans die on the Earth, then the Earth will cease to exist, just like with the plants and everything else, okay? So with that being said, Michael Jackson did this Earth song, and on the surface, we're all thinking, oh my God, he's so in touch with the Earth. He cares about the trees. He cares about the oceans, the seas, the lands. And at the time, that's what I was thinking. It just kind of stayed there. But when you look into this deep imagery of it, when Michael Jackson is holding on, first he's starting off the music video. What about this? What about that? What about the trees? What about the land? What about what you're doing to us? You said that this was for us to have and da-da-da. What about the lies? All of this stuff, right? But it's not until the climax or the bridge of the song when he starts to really get fed up, Michael Jackson. And all around the world, the people who are losing their lands, who are also dying, you got talking about animals and people who are losing their lives and their animals, because the land is being lost. Lives of people and lives of animals are dying as well. And people never put the two and two together. But the fact remains, if we get rid of all the natural parts of the earth, we will all perish. We need the earth just as much as the earth needs us. So when Michael Jackson talked about the Earth song, it wasn't just about the trees and this and that. It was about the connection that people have to the earth. But not only that, the connection that the chosen, the Most High's chosen, have to the earth. When Michael Jackson is doing this bit right here, when he's saying, what about everything? What about us? What about Diddy? What about, when he's doing that, it's not until Michael Jackson takes both of his hands, grounds his feet, and put them to both trees. It's not until then that the earth is restored. Hear me out. Because this shit done went viral. How many times on TikTok? We just was over there for the hurricane in Jamaica, and I seen them doing it. Let's take the viralness out of it and look into the messaging. It's not until Michael Jackson grounds his feet to the earth and grab both of them trees and start saying, what about this and what about that, for the earth to start to restore itself all over the world. Just Michael Jackson, not the rest of the people. It took Michael Jackson himself to start the whole repairing and restoring of the earth, for the earth to restore all over. Why is this important? Because it's bigger than Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson is a representation of a people who have the ability to restore the earth. All they have to do is just wake up, ground, go within, and you can restore it. And not only does that restore the physical earth, it restores the people. It restores the natural order of things. So when Michael Jackson is holding on to the trees, grounding his feet, saying, what about us? I'm going to fast forward a little bit so you can see how everything starts to restore itself around the world. I can't play the music. And if I get copyright, oh, well, I don't care about the monetization because this is a very heavy message. So it's not until he's doing that, y'all, Now, see these people who are holding on to their trees, mind you, before this scene, everything was falling down all over the world. You got Mongolians, you got clear people, you got Africans. Everything is falling down over the world. It's not until Michael Jackson grounds his feet, holds on the both tree stumps, and then things start to restore. So now you're going to see a reversal of what humans were doing, the enemy was doing to the earth. And this is what you're seeing when you're saying, look, you see how the people are rejoicing? You see Michael Jackson in the dark. Now these people are having their earth restored all over the world. And I'm gonna fast forward a little bit too. Hold on. Because I don't know if it's gonna go to let me fast forward it a little bit, because you would have to literally hold on. I think it's coming up. You can see a little bit of it here. But as you can see, it's Michael Jackson grounding his feet and holding on to those stumps. And he is the one to restore the earth. And it's not just Michael Jackson. He's just a representation. Black America is us. The only thing we got to do is really this simple. We could really change this today. The only thing we got to do is get back to God and get back to the earth. That's it, bro. So when Michael Jackson doing this bit, y'all need to go back and relook at this music and relook at this messaging, because there's a lot of hidden messages in this stuff. It's not about nothing but the origin of everything. And the origin relies in us, Black America. It does. Indians, I don't care what you call us. The descendant of freedmen or the descendant of slaves. That's where the answer lies. And the reason why we jacked up like we is because the further we go away from God and the further we go away from the earth, that's the further we go into hell. So and I'm so sorry, I hate that I'm on this live crying, Lord Jesus. But if we just got back to God, I think that'll get us to wherever else we need to be, because we definitely in a spiritual warfare. But y'all got to go back and look at this music. And like I say, whenever I find something, I'm going to come back and share it with y'all, because I know that everybody don't have the eyes to see the way that I see. But whatever I see, I'll come back and share it with y'all. But if y'all start going back and paying attention to old movies too, old movies and music, you'll see that there's the answers to a lot of the stuff. So we had Waiting to Exhale in the Earth song. It's about connecting back to the Most High, and it's about connecting back to the earth. Like Michael Jackson, all we got to do is connect back and everything goes back in line. Period. Okay? Now, with that being said, let's move on. Now, I want to get into this AI bit. Did y'all see more and more AI news is being dropped on our heads? I told you guys this. I told you they're going to drop it slowly but surely, but they're dropping it slowly because they want you to be comfortable with it. So in the AI news today, things are going haywire. They're taking over more jobs. They're taking over more people. And we're this much closer to what they believe will be the 15-minute city. Okay? I'm sorry. Let's get into it. Look at this, y'all. Tell me this ain't weird. Tell me, I'm sorry, y'all. Tell me this is not weird. Oh, Angela said I just posted the video of the Earth song. Confirmation, Angela. Confirmation. If Angela just posted the video to the Earth song, then that's confirmation. Thank you, Angela. I appreciate it. Confirmation for both of us. But look at this. Look at this. This is the dude. This is the real person in the corner, and this is AI. Check this out.
Yo. Somebody granddaddy is getting tricked with this software right here.
Yep. And grandma is not safe either. Grandma is not safe because Mr. Johnny is here.
Yo.
So now this is supposed to be on FaceTime. Now I saw this before back in the day. I want to say a couple of years ago. This dude prank called his grandmother and FaceTimed her, but it wasn't him, and it was crazy. But anyway, they're doing this on FaceTime now. Yeah. And you know what's crazy? I'm pretty sure it's going to be just as easy as y'all remember on Snapchat back in the day. Remember that Snapchat filter? where if you put somebody's face in the picture in the filter, they'll put the face on yours and you could do it and it'll put their face onto yours. I know it's a fact because I put my daughter's face on mine and it literally looked like me when I was younger. Y'all remember that on Snapchat? It was an old filter where all you had to do was upload a photo of somebody else. And sometimes they'll upload photos of celebrities and you can put your face, use the filter, and that filter will pop up on your face and you could do videos or you could do a picture. I feel like that's the same thing. Be careful out here. Be careful out here. And then this makes you ask, what else have they already gotten over us on us with the AI? Because remember, once they introduce it to us, they've been had it in production, used it, recycled it, brought it back again, and threw it away again. By the time we get news of it, they're 50 miles ahead. So y'all be careful out there. Please be careful. Please be careful, even on the FaceTime. Again, and it's probably just some random software. And I'm telling you, they're going to make it accessible to everybody. It's going to be some random software you can just download right quick. You see what I'm saying? And everything will be cool. Now, speaking of, I keep telling y'all, jail is a portal. Jail is a portal. Jail is a portal. Our loved ones are going in jail, but they're not coming back out. Gucci. Jizzle, BG, and now we got Thugger. Thugger just was seen doing, I don't know what the hell he was doing, and he look a mess. He's starting to go back and morph back into the old him. You know what it reminds me of? Remember on Cinderella when the fairy godmother told her, girl, I'm going to make you beautiful, but by midnight, girl, you got to be back at the crib, because if not, you're going to morph back into the old broke Cinderella. Yeah, so Cinderella, as we call him Thuggerella, is morphing. It's midnight, y'all. He's morphing back to the old Thugger, y'all. Look at him, titties and all. Look. It's midnight. He's morphing back, y'all. The fairy godmother told him, go inside by midnight. He thought it was a game. He thought he could stay to 12:15, but now we seeing him now. At least Cinderella made it back and left a shoe. This nigga still outside. You see what I'm saying? This what I be talking about. But let's talk about prison being a portal, because it is. For those of you who don't want to recognize it, prison is a portal. Too many people going in and coming out different. And when y'all ready to talk about it, let me know. But anyway, his titties started swinging. And I said, well, what in the hell is going on here? Now, I never followed Thugger. But for the ones who did, they felt it to be odd that Thugger no longer have tattoos. Jamie Foxx went off to comas and came back different. And here come Thugger going off to prison, coming back different. Now, according to this, they say he used to have a body full of tattoos and it looked like the tattoos went missing or something. I don't know. Here's a closer up of him with and black people, when they have old tattoos, sometimes if the light don't hit right, they go to disappearing. Don't get me wrong. Y'all know how it is, but I don't know. I don't know, you guys. Remember, Jamie Foxx had the tattoo in his head and came back and it was gone. Then he came back and they hurry up and put it back in there. They do it right in front of our face. They clone Tyrone. Again, I'll be the crazy conspiracy theorist to be the one to say I'll fall on the sword first, as I always do. But I'll be the crazy conspiracy theorist who goes far to say that ain't Thugger. I'll get that later. That ain't Thugger. Just like I don't believe that's Jizzle, BG. I don't know. I don't know. All I know is we need to go back and rewatch the movie. They cloned Tyrone. We saw the black SUV used to pull up, pull over, pick these niggas up, and then replace them with a new one. That's all I'm going to see. I don't know what's going on with Thugger. I seen the girl Mariah, the scientist, singing to him and all of that. And I'm over here saying, girl, bless your little heart. Girl, the way I done ran out on that nigga, girl, please. Girl, you abusive and you got back fat and ugly. Oh, yeah, I got to go. Oh, yeah, this is the best time to leave you. Oh, yeah, God told me to help you get your karma. I got to go. I got to wait till you go all the way down and dip. Yes, I do. The way he, and wasn't, hold on, correct me if I'm wrong. Wasn't he cheating on her while he was in prison? Put a 3 in the chat. Was Thugger not cheating on her while he was in prison? Oh. Mm-hmm. You see what I be saying, though? You see what I be saying? I would feel like it was my duty. The Most High called on me and me only to enact this karma. Oh, yeah, gots to come get you. Girl, that nigga, let's look at Thugger again. Hold on. Get Thugger up here. Girl, I can't believe it. Well, we don't need to see him. We saw him. Girl, listen, I would have to enact that karma, y'all. I would have to. Girl, the way I would feel like God spoke to me and said, nah, it's your time. Do you hear me? The way I would have said, God spoke to me in a dream and said, bitch, now it's your time. After you done embarrassed me in front of the world, Craig. Not the city, bitch. Not the country hole. The world. After you done got on this here internet and embarrassed, girl, the way God would have gave me the 3 taps. No, he'd have gave me 2 because 3 mean you're fired. He'd have gave me 2 and said, go ahead on, Vu. Get active. The way God would have activated me. Oh, girl, please. Girl, listen, back in my heyday, girl, I am a ninja. I will disappear. You better ask the people who used to know me. Girl, bye. I am a ninja certified. I know in one of my lives, I was a certified ninja. Girl, I was a magician or something. Girl, I will girl, please. Let's move on. Now, speaking of disappearing and getting on my nerves, Amanda Seals went and bought some nappy braids and put them in her head to come on here to tell us about her hypocrisy. So she feels like Keke Palmer shouldn't be making a movie about HBCUs and the Asian lady at HBCUs. And I agree. But I feel like it's hypocrisy because, Amanda, HBCU shouldn't be about you neither. Let's talk about it. Let's really call the thing a thing. Let's call the baby ugly, y'all. At some point in time, somebody got to tell somebody the baby ugly. Let's call the baby ugly. I'm sorry. Amanda Seals, you shouldn't even be representation of historically Black colleges and universities. You know why? Because that was something started by the ancestors, my ancestors, the freedmen, descendants of slaves, the Indians, the indigenous people of this here copper-colored people. I'm sorry, of this here land. That's my people. So the fact that you feel like because you have melanin that you can call out Keke is really bothering me, because to me, you're no different than Scamala. Y'all both melanated people, but you ain't one of us. Amanda Seals is not an FBA. She's not a Black American. She's not a descendant of freedmen. She lies and tells y'all that she has this mysterious father that nobody ever seen or met, who's supposed to be the alleged FBA. But I keep telling y'all, when these celebrities come up here with their mysterious daddies, y'all need to be asking why. So my thing is, Amanda sitting on here trying to wag her finger at Keke Palmer when, girl, how dare you? You shouldn't be representation of HBCUs. You're a guest in the house of HBCUs. You don't have no real estate on that. I'm glad Zaza asked this question because this is a very educational moment. In this moment, I am not questioning if Amanda Seals is Black. This is a very educational moment, and I'm so glad that this question came up. I'm not attacking this person. I'm glad she asked this question. This is for somebody who doesn't understand what I'm talking about. The earth is and was populated with melanated people all over it, from Africa to Europe to America and everywhere in between, even Antarctica. We are the aboriginal from the beginning. We are the beginning, the alpha and the omega of the earth. But because we all share melanin does not mean that culturally we're the same. Ethnically, we're the same, or anything of that nature, right? So what does that mean? Let's talk about a white person. If you go to a white Italian and you go to a white German and you tell them that they one and the same, they will slap you. Because the white Italian will tell you, I am not German. And the white German will tell you, I am not Italian. And you can look at them and look and say, well, that doesn't make sense because both of you are white. But they will tell you, disregard the skin tone. Because we're white means nothing. Ethnically, right? Culturally, we are not the same. We don't eat the same foods. We don't speak the same languages. We don't even act the same. So in that situation, a white Italian and a white German, even though they share skin tone, are completely different. Does that make sense? They're only one and the same to people who can't understand the difference in ethnicity and culture, okay? Now let's go to black people. If we are indigenous to the entire world, that means there's black people in every nook, cranny, and crevice of the world, then that means that there's multiple melanated people all over the world. However, because we all share skin doesn't mean we're all the same. I'll give you an example. If you've ever been to Jamaica, a Jamaican man, a Jamaican black man, and an American black man, even though they may have similar features and a lot of times look exactly the same, they are different culturally. They speak different. They eat different foods. They talk different. Everything that they do is different. It's not that they don't share the same skin. It's that they are culturally and ethnically different. Amanda Seales is one of those people. We all are black. That's just race. Race, ethnicity, culture, and all those things are completely different. We all share the same race, but culturally we are different. When it comes down to historically black colleges and universities, listen to me and listen to me good. That was something not started for all black people all over the world. That's not what that was about. That was for the indigenous copper color, or if you want to call them descendant of freedmen or descendant of slaves. That was for a specific group of black people to be educated so that they can make their ways amongst the ranks in this new American world. Now, because they built it for us doesn't mean that they didn't invite everybody. As we always do, we give invitations to the entire cookout. My problem is when Amanda Seales got her invite to the cookout, she forgot that she was an invite. She forgot that she was a +1. Amanda Seales has been going around the world acting as if she organized and is of origin in the cookout. And that to me is a problem that I'm not going to continue to let slide. So when Amanda Seales come on here, although she has the same skin, culturally, ethnically, she is not me. She does not represent my ancestors. We do not share the same ancestors. Therefore, she cannot speak for my people and or my ancestors. I don't know where she's from, Grenada, somewhere in the Caribbean or South America. I don't go there and tell them people who they are, how to be, and be the representation of those people. So when I'm telling you Amanda Seales is not the representation to represent HBCUs, it's bigger than race. The old folks used to say, all skin folk ain't kinfolk. To peel that back a bit, that simply means just because you and somebody have the same skin color doesn't mean they're your family. Or just because somebody and you have the same skin color doesn't mean you're the same. It's the old saying. Everybody, old folks used to say it. All skin folk ain't kinfolk. And Amanda ain't kinfolk. She just skin folk. My problem with Amanda, though, she be cosplaying like she kinfolk. So I'm on here to tell you and anybody who may be misunderstood about Amanda Seales that she's never been kinfolk. She's always been skin folk. Does that make sense? Now, Amanda Seales, like I say, cosplaying as us, coming on here to wag her finger at Keke Palmer when the fact of the matter is you're not the correct representation. You shouldn't be running around here hollering HBCU this, HBCU that, because you are not the representation of the people who created that lane. You are a guest, an invite, skin folk, Amanda. But what Amanda likes to do is harvest our energy because we're ignorant. We don't know the difference in race, ethnicity, culture, and all types of other identity. So what people like Amanda does is take advantage of that by utilizing our ignorance and acting as if she's acting on our behalf when all she's doing is harvesting your energy and collecting a bag while she's doing it. Because when Amanda Seales go on her Instagram, she get paid. Don't let that go over your head. So she got a double edge where she's winning twice. She's winning money and she's winning your energy. And she knows that you and her are not the same. The only person that doesn't know that this is a play is you. You're the only one who don't know out of Amanda and us. You the only one don't know that she playing in your face. So that's why I'm saying what I'm saying. And again, it's not to attack this young lady. I'm just glad she asked the question because this is an educational moment, okay? Now, here she go, utilizing us, already feeling some type of way about Keke. Here she go, having to say 1, 2, because she needs the energy from us and she needs the coin. I told y'all we need to get rid of this bitch. I've been telling y'all get rid of this bitch. She is not a friend. She is an enemy. Y'all gonna have to start learning that everybody who smile in your face are not your friends. Your mama told you that. It's a lot of people that's gonna want to be all up in your shiznai who have backs, who have swords to stab you in your back. You got to start looking at it for what it is. Amanda Seal is not a friend. She's an enemy. A friend doesn't need to shed their identity and then go undercover and cosplay. They come as they are because they have nothing to hide. She ain't the person to be talking. So let's get into what Amanda Seals had to say about Keke in the whole situation. Watch how she rage bait the people. Look.
Keke Palmer is executive producing about the Asian girl at a HBCU. Like, what are we talking about? Why is that a movie that needs to be made? Black community needs a leader like me than more. No. What is the Black community? No, I don't want to lead the Black community.
And this is why I said we got to get rid of that term Black. I know we stuck on that shit. They had to put some hellified witchcraft on that term Black. But that term Black is a covenant blanket term that everybody has found a way to leech off of. I'm not saying right now. At some point in time in the future, we're going to have to be able to disconnect ourselves to the word Black. That's the only way. I'm not saying today. I'm just telling you, in order to preserve who we are at some point in the future, we're going to have to get rid of the term Black. And for the generation of us who don't want to, I'm telling you now, the generation coming up under us, they gonna do it without us. Leave us in the dust. So I know it's my generation, the 80s babies, the 80s babies, the 70s babies, the 60s babies, and the 90s babies. I know it's us. We cannot get rid of that term. It's like letting go of white Jesus. But I'm telling you now, them children coming up, they not attached to the word Black like we are. They not under the witchcraft and spell that we are. What I'm telling you guys is if we don't disconnect from the term Black, 2 things are going to happen. We're going to lose our identity because everybody's going to tether off of it. And then number 2, what was the second one? We're going to lose our identity if we don't get rid of the term Black. Oh, we're going to lose our identity and we are going to literally fade away. I don't think that's what I was about to say. But 2 things are going to, that's the thing. We have to get rid of that term at some point in the future. Not today. But at some point in the future, because these tethers are finding a way to tether off of it, and that's a problem.
Nope. I'm interested in community that is about collective liberation. That's what I'm about. Collective liberation for all.
Why not go home and liberate your country? I'm trying to see something. Which island is Amanda Seals from?
Amanda Seals is from Grenada, as her mother was born there. While Seals was born and raised in the United States, she identifies with her Grenadian heritage and has dual citizenship in both the U.S. and Grenada.
Why she don't go back to Grenada and help them people? I don't know if somebody in here from Grenada or if y'all got family from Grenada. And you know what? I feel bad for y'all as a people, yeah. Because see these cosplayers and these fake ass people who be coming to America acting like they care. We know they don't. That girl could be back there helping them people in Grenada. She over here forging her way to help that nobody asked her for. Nobody asked Amanda for her help ever. Amanda could take this energy and go back to Grenada and help her people. But instead, she'd rather be here because she's an enemy. I'm telling you.
You know, the Black Panthers, like they had a 10-point program. And within that 10-point program, I believe the first one was power to the people, all power to all people. Keke Palmer is executive producing. You know, I get so frustrated when I see Black folks, Black culture represented in such a surface fashion, right? Like just based on
God taking your
fashion and how people are laying their baby hairs and dances, you know, so it's become like a cultural kind of clothing, so to speak. And with that, you can't have a community based on that.
The biggest problem, Black America, foundation of Black Americans, indigenous Indians, whatever you want to call us. Our biggest problem is we're allowing everybody to define our Blackness and to gatekeep it. You can't gatekeep something that you don't belong to originally. Okay? So when Amanda Seales talks about gatekeeping Blackness and gatekeeping this, it should be gatekept from her as well. She should be a guest in the house of our culture, and she should respect it as such. She should not come in and act as if she is one of us. She should be loud and proud about who she is and be that. That's what you do when you respect someone's culture. That's what you do when you respect people. You don't come in and act like you're them and then try to fool them. This is why it is important that Black America, we are the ones who govern and gatekeep. Nobody else. Only us. Everybody else who want to gatekeep the big broad term of Blackness, I'm here for it. But leave us out of it. As far as this culture here that was honed and created by my ancestors and the people in this chat, the indigenous people of this here land, we don't need nobody else coming into our culture helping us to gatekeep it. As a matter of fact, we don't want you to come in and help. Go to Grenada and gatekeep the culture there. I'm pretty sure there's some Asians or some Clears or some Arabs or somebody over there taking over the land in Grenada. Go to Grenada and help the people to lift up and gatekeep that culture. That's a very rich and indigenous, beautiful culture that Amanda Seales could be helping them people to fix. Yet and still, where's Amanda Seales? She's not defining our culture and she's not gatekeeping it. She is an outsider.
That just means you have a club. You know, I get so frustrated when I see Black folks, Black culture represented in such a surface fashion.
Amanda Seales' mama probably Black and her daddy probably white. Or her daddy probably mixed. I know what Google said. Don't worry about that. Google say anything. That bitch got some mixed heritage in her. Her mama Black, Grenadian, or whatever you call them people. But her pa, whoever her real daddy is, he either white or he mixed or he's something else. Mark my word. Mark my word. I know what I'm talking about. I know what. That bitch ain't all the way. Watch. It's going to come out. Watch. I watch. I know it.
Right? Like, just based on fashion and how people are laying their baby hairs and dances.
All right, say cheese. That bitch ain't all the way Black.
You know, so it's become like.
You know what it's giving? Put a 3 in the chat if you watched A Different World. Cree Summers' character. Shout out to Cree Summers. Loved her down. But Freddie Brooks, hello? Freddie Brooks tease. Freddie Brooks was the blackest biracial. Hello? She giving me Freddie Brooks tease. Yay. Freddie Brooks tease. Freddie Brooks. Freddie Brooks. I'm telling you, the Most High and the ancestors be giving us the answers right in front of us. I'm just telling you. That girl ain't all the way black. I feel it in my spirit. She ain't all the way black. However, that's neither here nor there. Amanda Seales is trying to harvest our energy by copying and cosplaying and tearing off our stuff. We do not, and I repeat, we do not need Amanda Seales to speak for us. There's a whole country called Grenada that needs Amanda Seales' help. That's beautiful people. They're beautiful people. Beautiful, rich, ancient culture that Amanda Seales can be going over there to help gatekeep and help preserve. But yet and still, Amanda Seales would rather put up old statues and old stuff she found on Amazon or some African artifacts and put some nappy braids in her hair, probably crocheted them bitches on. You see what I'm saying? To come on the internet and tell us that she want that. What's blackness, girl? Do not open your mouth to Keke Palmer. And let me say this. I don't give a damn what we do to our own. And this is what we need to adopt as a whole. Black people, Black Americans. And this is for everybody. I don't give a damn who we hold accountable. You're not going to come out from the outside and do it. I don't give a damn if I call Keke Palmer everything but the child of God. That's my sister. We going to fight and we going to get back together. And not only is we going to fight and get back together, we will jump you if you think you're going to come in here and think you're going to come between us. Does that make sense? So don't tangle or twist it. This is all of them people like Amanda Seales. Y'all get to seeing us chastise each other and thinking y'all can just come in and piggyback off of it and do your little 1-2. You're not going to get that off. See, when we chastise each other, we do it from love. We do it from a place of correction, and we do it from a place of wanting us to be better. You mother pluckers come in trying to be mean, hateful, spiteful. You know how y'all do. We don't need your help. Stay over there. That bitch ain't had a fresh set of braids since I seen them. Between her and Jim Jones, them bitches are allergic to new braids. I said what I said. That bitch could just leave the shop and the braids look like she done had them for 3 months. I can't stand Amanda Seales. Oh, she drives me up a wall. Drives me up a wall. Let's get to this AI monkey. Not AI monkey, girl. The herpes monkey. Now, I seen this article of this monkey left. They said they had a car crash or a truck crashed in Mississippi, and this monkey got let out. But the monkey got herpes, hepatitis C, and COVID. Now they got a weird, wild monkey on the loose with herpes, hepatitis C, and COVID. Now, first of all, who gave him herpes? This is what I want to know. Who gave him herpes? And that's rhetorical because we know how that happened. And then he got the COVID and the hepatitis C. Now, he's on the run out here in America, in Mississippi. So hide your dogs, your cats, and your churn. Because you're going to be wondering why that nigga done gave you herpes, and you're going to swear to God that nigga cheating. Whole time, he got scratched by the monkey. Now, this ain't going to be for most of y'all. A lot of y'all niggas did cheat and get y'all herpes. But for one of the niggas, for the unlucky nigga, for the most uneventful, unlucky nigga that's going to get scratched by this monkey and go give his old lady herpes, I just want to say that this person needs a little grace because this was a setup. Okay? And you know what's crazy? I was looking for this particular monkey, but let's go there. I was looking for this particular monkey, and I looked it up and found they releasing monkeys with herpes and stuff every 5 years. What? So in New York, they had a hidden written monkeys roaming northeast. Nope, this is in Florida. In Florida, they had a monkey who got out. This monkey had STD, adult Rias Macas, or whatever this is. But he got out with the STD in Florida. When this was in 2020, he got out. Hold on. Then there was a monkey in New York. No, hold on. Because see, what y'all not understanding is these monkeys keep getting out. And y'all don't know, yeah, we don't be knowing about this. And they coming out with all these diseases. It's giving me Tuskegee Airman teas. Does that make sense? They got monkeys literally getting out all over America with all of these diseases. And what I need you guys to understand is Mississippi ain't the first place. There was a place in Louisiana. There was a matter of fact, let me see. Girl, listen, if you go to Google the monkey outbreaks and the stuff that's happening through monkeys, you'll see that this is stuff that they're doing over and over and over again. They're infecting us with these diseases. They've been doing this since the Tuskegee experiment. This is what they do. Okay? South Carolina, that's crazy. You see what I'm saying? They're releasing these things to release these diseases. Okay? There's a reason why Houston, Atlanta, New Orleans, those places like that who are heavily populated have the highest HIV rates. That's not on mistake. It's not simply because black people are nasty and they like to sleep together. Think back to the Tuskegee experiment. The clear people knew that black people were sleeping around with each other because that's what humans do. They infected them with the disease and then turned around and said that the disease happened because we sleep with each other. They basically took the end result and made it the reason. This is what they've always done. They put these things out here to kill us. The problem is we get acclimated and adapted to it because we are the original people. And it kills them and backfire on them more than it ever had us. Everything that we've ever known as far as an apocalypse, any type of disease has all been man-made, allegedly. Now let's get into this monkey in Mississippi. According to reports, a monkey carrying herpes, hepatitis C, and COVID escaped after a truck carrying primates flipped in Heidelberg, Mississippi. 6 monkeys fled. 5 were shot, but 1 remained on the loose. Police warn the aggressive animal should not be approached. Again, most of y'all gonna feel like all I gotta do is avoid an albino monkey or any monkey. That's not the case. That monkey, whatever that is probably highly highly contagious. Be careful out there. Be careful out there. This is that warfare I told you guys. Y'all been thinking that war only happens when they activate the United States and the military go. No, my love. We've been under warfare. Constant warfare since that enemy came here off that boat. It's been constant warfare. Now we're in a spiritual warfare where we're going to be able to start to see the things that they're doing in the 3D. Okay, that's part of being in this spiritual warfare. But those of us who can see, we can help the others who can't see what's really going on. Be careful out here. Ground, meditate, and pray. That's your only way out of it. I'm telling you now. All right. Now, to get to the final. And y'all, I don't want to read y'all super chats, and not because I'm being mean, y'all. I just don't want to evoke those feelings from my daddy. But I do appreciate each and everybody for sending up prayers and thoughts. My daddy is doing fine. I talked to him last night. He's doing fine today. I'm just going to be with him. He need my energy. I got to go give my daddy my energy. I got to go put my hands and my eyes on him. I got to go be next to him, and I got to go put my hands and my eyes on him. So that's the only reason I'm not going to read the super chat. It's not because I'm being mean. It's just that I don't want to go back to evoking them feelings, okay? Because I know y'all love me and I know y'all care. And plus, I know y'all love my daddy. You see what I'm saying? So anyway, let's get into this this video. I told y'all while we over here trying to call ourselves African and everything, everybody else coming over here trying to be us, okay? Now, I don't know where this lady came from. I don't know why she started this video. I don't even know what this is. But this African lady decides to come on the internet on TikTok and tell all the African women that they need to just start dating all the FBA men. Y'all, let's get into it.
Just as I said in my last post, like the time has actually come for African women from motherland, especially those living here in the States, to start dating Black Americans. Yes, I said it. To start dating Black American men. Since their women don't know the value, since most of their women don't know the value of what they have, I know that most of.
And there goes the competition. Now she's telling her African women to date our men because we don't know the value of our men. I say have at it. I think the only problem is you start to understand why she's saying what she's saying. She's jealous. All those African men, y'all got a whole continent of men in Africa. And you come over here and look at us and say, we not treating our men right. So all the African women should just start dating our men in droves. I don't want to be mean. This is no shade. But since the lady throwing shade, I feel like I'm well within my right to respond the way that I'm about to respond. But ma'am, I got to say this part because you walked right into this. The problem you're going to have with telling your African women to date FBA men is FBA men don't like African women. They don't. And it's not even because you Black. I'm going to be honest. I got to say this part. Black American men do not like African women. I'm just the messenger. Don't fight me. I think that they should go full force and go at it. But I'm telling you, they're not going to be successful. Black American men do not like African women. And it's not because you Black. There's a multitude of reasons, but it's not because you Black. You want to know one of the reasons why? Y'all too hard and aggressive. Oh, I don't know. I know what you're telling me. How? Yeah. I beat you in your head. Them niggas don't like that. They don't like that. They having problems with us because they say we too hard. And all we do is cuss their ass out. And we do it in a high-pitched voice. They don't like y'all. Y'all sound like niggas. And I don't feel bad for saying it because she coming for us. So I feel like if I tell her the truth, it shouldn't be wrong. But they don't like y'all because y'all sound like niggas. Y'all do sound like niggas. Black American men don't like women who sound like niggas. They don't. Sorry, not sorry. And then on top of that, y'all too aggressive. Y'all sound like niggas. I ain't gonna say the last one because that one might get me in trouble. Let me let her finish cooking. Let me see what else she gonna say because I might say the next one, but that one might get me in trouble. Let's see what else she gonna say because if she say something justified in what I want to say, then I'm gonna say it. Let's see what else she gonna say.
Since their women don't know the value, since most of their women don't know the value of what they have, I know that most of our ladies from Africa, they don't know how to explore. They don't want to explore, just like the men, just like the African men that want to explore, that want to taste the white, they want to taste the Black American women. Yeah, most of our women, they don't know how to explore. But the time has come for you guys to learn how to explore, right? Instead of you going back home to Africa, right? So I'm saying this because a lot of our African Americans, Black American women, a lot of them, they are married to Nigerians, married to Ghanaians, married to African men. And we African women don't have problem with that. We are cool.
Let me say this again. Do not let Portia Williams and the Real Housewives of Atlanta fool y'all. Black American women are not even in halves. We not dating African men. Because I hate to be, can I be the other bearer of bad news why we don't like African men? Not because they Black. Actually, Black women love Black men more than anybody. We don't like. Let me let her finish. Let me let her finish. Let me let her finish.
With it, and it's okay for you guys, right? And now I see that at the comment section, a lot of people are not okay with that. With the fact that I said that African women should start dating Black American men, it's just not okay because like that, it's not fair. Now you become jealous because you feel like it's not okay. No, you don't have to be sensitive about that. Let people explore. Let people taste others. Let people understand that how you feel. Let them have their own personal experience about life, right? So, and a lot of times, I know that our women, a lot of them are learned. They have beauty with brain. There's a lot they are gonna bring to the table, and they're gonna impact lives. And our children will be out of the streets. And just imagine Black American men and African women coming.
Is she implying that if they get with African women, then the children gonna be better? Let me back up.
Women, a lot of them are learned. They have beauty with brain. There's a lot they are gonna bring to the table, and they're gonna impact lives. And our children will be out of the streets. And just imagine Black American men and African women coming together, making babies. Oh my God, you can imagine that.
I can't, because y'all stink. I said it. I can't, because y'all stink. And I don't mean like y'all musty. Some of y'all musty, but a lot of y'all stink. Y'all got a stench on y'all. Girl, they not going to fuck y'all. They not even going to fuck y'all. I ain't even going to lie. I had to say it. I'm sorry, because she dragging us, and I feel like I'm well within my rights to say it. Y'all stink. They not going to touch y'all. She came at us first, though, y'all. She tried to make it say that that we, if they get with them, then the children gonna come out the streets. And basically, she attacked us first. She came and said that with them, they gonna, no, y'all stink. They wouldn't even fuck y'all. And y'all food stink. I'm sorry. No, I'm not sorry. I'm lying. I'm not sorry. Y'all stink. So let's add them up. You got a deep voice. You aggressive. You act like a nigga. And you stink. Good luck. I invite all the African women to come on over and come get all these FBA men. Come on down. You're the next contestant on You Done Fucked Up, bitch. Yeah, come on down. And we're not even going to fight y'all. The niggas going to fight y'all. Look, Black American women, we ain't even got to fight y'all. The niggas going to fight y'all. We ain't gonna have to lift a hand, y'all. We ain't gonna have to do nothing. The niggas gonna fight them. They gonna hear that voice and they gonna start swinging. I know Black American men. They gonna hear the voice and they gonna get the windmilling. And I'm gonna have to step back. So have that. Let me let the lady finish cooking though. Let me let the lady finish cooking because they come and get our men, y'all.
So don't be scared. Don't be like, oh my God, they're gonna take our men. We are not taking all your men. Even if African women are dating Black American men, it's just gonna be like the few. It's not gonna be everybody because a lot of men still don't want it. You can see from that my last post. It did well. The video did not go well with a lot of people, but majority of the men so much love it. They bind the idea. You know, they were in support of the idea. They wanted it. Even our African men, they are supporting our women to go out there and explore.
That says a lot. So you mean the African men want y'all to go date Black American men? That tells me one or two things. Number one, they don't give a damn about y'all. Or number two, they need y'all to set the place so they can get in. Black America, be careful. I'm not worried about her, but I'm telling you how the play works. She just told you that the African men are encouraging the African women to come in and date the African men. So that tells me, the Black American men. So that tells me one or two things. One, because they don't give a damn about these hoes, and they probably don't. Or two, and I think it's two more, because they need a way in. Thank God, Black American men in droves, they not attracted to African women. This is no shade. And shout out to Africa. I think Africa is a beautiful country. And when I said they stink, I'm not saying that they stink. They just have a different stench than us American women do. They just do. Y'all have a different smell. This is no shade. And nobody gonna make me feel bad for saying that, because she attacked our motherhood. She attacked our children. She attacked all of us. So I feel like I should be able to say it. Okay. Now, with that being said, because of that stench and because of your culture, your personality, and a lot of things, they're not going to date y'all. They don't like that. They don't like that. And for the Black American men who do date out, I call it the titty to titty theory. They start on their mama's titty and they either end up back on their mama's titty or on a Black American woman equivalent. I don't give a damn if they go all around the world like Carmen Sandiego. All these niggas end up back home. Unfortunately. Because I feel like once they leave, we need to shut the door and put the deadbolt on it. However, the way my community set up is they always come back and we know it. So we just let them go out, let the dog roam, and come on back home. Okay? But the fact of the matter is, like I said, it tells you a lot that the African men telling them, yeah, go date the FBA men.
To have their own personal experience. So if you have a problem with that, I really don't understand it. If you have a problem with that, I don't understand it. Because we have to be fair at some point. Anyway, I'll see you guys on my next post. Keep watching my videos. I remain your...
This is gaslighting at its best, y'all. What she's trying to do is get a rise out of us. Girl, the last thing Black American women is worried about is African women coming in droves to America to take our men. First of all, them niggas ain't going nowhere. Let's start there first. I don't give a damn what you see on the internet. Don't let them incel nigga cells fool you. Them niggas ain't going nowhere. Hold on, y'all. Hello? I'm sorry, I'll call them back. Anyway, like I was saying, they ain't going nowhere, girl. They not going nowhere. They're not going nowhere. So with that being said, y'all come on over in droves, but it's just a gaslighting to get everybody mad. We're not mad at that, baby. And I think that African women are beautiful. I just think that when you come in with bad intentions like that, I think that's where we draw the line. I think that's where we come in and be like, okay, now you want to set yourself up for a kill, but this is bigger than her wanting to date or feeling like African women should date Black American men. This is bigger than that. This is about taking on our identity. This is about stealing. This is about taking from us. That's what this is about, okay? Nothing more, nothing less. Everybody know who we are except us. We are the only people who don't know who we are. And they know that, so they find in any and every which way to come over here and get in our lineage. And not just in North America for Black America, even in the Caribbean. I see it often. South America, I see it often. Y'all coming in, letting these people, and I don't care if they melanated or not. Y'all coming in, letting these people coming in and integrate with y'all, procreate with y'all, right? They destiny swapping. That's literally all they doing. And for those of you who don't know what destiny swapping is, all destiny swapping is trying to take somebody's future, trying to make their future yours and yours theirs. I see it happen all over this land of North America, South America, and in the Caribbean. We take and open the arms to these people, and every time the Most High give us instant karma. Every time. Think about it. Every time we invite somebody to cookout, the Most High, because we are chosen, he gives us instant karma. The book said not to procreate and not to integrate, and here we go doing it again. So, but again, we're not worried about African women, like I say, taking our men in droves. I think the biggest problem is intent. You have to ask, why would somebody think like this? It's because they have intentions on taking your identity. They want to wear your skin. Sorry, get that through your head, Black America. They want to wear your skin. They want to be you without having to literally be you. Don't let that go over your head. Okay? Now, with that being said, y'all, I got to get up off of here because I got a flight to catch. But I love y'all down to the ground. Thank y'all, everybody, for sending love and wishes and well wishes to my daddy. I will get with him and get a video and have him tell y'all, hey, because he's doing all right, y'all. It's just that I need to get by my daddy and get my daddy his energy. I'm going to spend the night with him. Hopefully, I can get in the bed with him. But we'll see. Love y'all down to the ground. I will catch y'all tomorrow or not tomorrow. Maybe not tomorrow. I'll catch y'all whenever I can catch y'all. Family comes first. Love y'all. Peace.
Can you hear me now? Oh, let's go. It's your boy Big Chew, the voice of the beat.
You know what I want?
Blaze up.
Come on, Blaze up.
It's the beat for me.
Wow, 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 wow. For your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we love. For your
Mr. Carroll, how you give the voodoo doll time to talk? I don't get no fucking time to talk.
Who the voodoo doll is?
The nigga you just had up here.